I'm not quite sure how dusty that was, but
New colonists have arrived.
if we slow things down,
Complete.
we can actually see them bounding over to their new homes. They are so excited. Very cool. Yeah, so as I said, like you can barely notice, like even on the fastest mode in the game, it's still very slow. We completed a goal of landing a colonist. Yeah, landing a colonist on Mars by day 15. That's pretty easy. Now we need to export 60 rare metals by the end of day 30. That's also going to be pretty easy. That's it for the timed ones, I think. Which is very useful. Also, this guy needs to be connected to power. Should definitely someone will come around and fix that up for us. So also I need to make this and Sia spaceship go the fastest. I'll make it the priority so they actually deliver the exports to that.
And determination. The first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Alright, they need to survive for 10 days. And then we're able to get as many people as we want after that. So there's another time gate in that you need to wait 10 days. But is what it is.
Anomaly analyzed.
Until today, the only place we'd thought you could find Ice-15 outside of a lab was on an icy planet or a moon. And here we find it on Mars.
Alright, we've gained 500 million funding. That's pretty useful. Now, unfortunately, this explorer, I don't think... If I send him down here, will he be able to come down here? Be interesting. Yeah, no, unfortunately he's not able to come down here, so I think you pretty much have to start all over again, like start building up here or down here in this little valley. That's the only way it can... So you need to bring a spaceship down here, which is annoying. Seems like we've got 4 people which are unemployed. So that's no good. They're seeking work, but you know what? Let's do that. And there we go. We've increased our production of rare metals as well, so that's useful. Super useful. Doing very well for energy. Could do with a bit more water. But we're just about ready to take off here as well. So that's all good.
Resources are low.
All fine and dandy. Yeah, I definitely need some more machine parts. How are we doing with our research? Okay, we're actually able to get the polymer factory going, so that's useful. Beautiful. And then a machine parts factory. Geez, some random car revving his engine on the highway. Yeah, so now we're getting into the nitty gritty of things. I've never really gone past, I guess, halfway through this tech tree. I do know it keeps going and going though. Alright. I'm sure it gets a lot easier, of course, as you research more and more, but there's so much time that you need to spend in researching. Crazy stuff. I'm going to go for that as well. Okay, that's enough. You can only do 5 at a time. Got some genius colonists as well, so that's pretty good. They're helping us out a lot. Alright. So, I would not mind getting some more houses in here. Or some more people, sorry. So as soon as this is able to go, which is going to be very soon. So, okay, so what I'm going to do, if I can actually get my clicks right. I think the UI is a little bit too big as well.
Research complete.
Because, I mean, look, when I hover over something, I mean, the barrel dome info takes up half the screen. It's a bit much. Maybe that's just me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build some apartments here. Which the people probably aren't going to be too happy about. So we are going to have to increase their comfort levels, I think, somehow. How else can you build increased comfort? I'm not sure, but let's build a diner. What I did realize as well is that I need to start making food for my people as well. That's something that I forgot. You probably shouldn't be forgetting about food, that's for certain.
We have a food shortage.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Our colonists are starving.
That's troubling indeed. Wow, thankfully I managed to catch that. Still got 17 food. It says at least. Yeah, just we need to serve our people food. That's what I need to do. Which is here, right. So this guy's able to go. Let's return to Earth. Ooh, has failed to launch. This is new. We believe the problem lies within the ratio of liquid oxygen to liquid methane. Alright, I need to perform maintenance. So what I'm going to have to do though,
Sector scanned.
whether I like it or not, because I'm not able to get the machine parts anywhere else, I'm going to have to bring in a supply pod. Machine parts. Let's do that. And maybe some more drones as well. Launch. Beautiful. So we're going to have to wait quite a little bit. But it is what it is. Oh, also, I forgot the food, didn't I? Oh, man, that's hilarious. I forgot the food. Let's get some food now. That's enough. Alright. That won't take too long, thankfully. Thankfully, it does autosave quite a bit. These guys are bringing in polymers and machine parts. That's definitely both what I need. Got to make sure not everyone doesn't die. Otherwise, that'd be a damn tragedy. A lot of buildings that I'm not able to actually make the most of because I'm not able to have the polymers. Damn shame. But we're definitely getting a lot of exports. And slowly but surely I'll be able to bring in more people, which means more shifts, more people working those shifts and all, so help us out a lot. There we go, so let's send this guy here. Let's salvage this, which will give us 5 metal. Okay, so that's extra drones, machine parts and polymers, great. And this guy's got the food. Okay, so we still have a little bit of food left, a little bit.
Sector scanned.
There we go, now this guy's going to be able to go off to Earth. Beautiful. So that was just a random number event, or random number generated event, really, with it failing to launch, to be honest. Let's keep on salvaging that stuff. What's that? Some metals, okay. I guess I must have dropped them off. Oh no, that's not what it is. That's the metals from the crate. Okay, finally. We're able to do that. So we're going to wait quite a little bit for Encia to come back down to Earth. And that'll enable me to bring in some more people. Which I do need. But what we're actually able to do as well is to open up the Stirling generator. So what that does is it opens it up, produces more power, but it increases the maintenance requirements. So it just means that you need more maintenance. Breaks it down quicker, I guess.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Yeah, the problem is I'm not able to get those anomalies though. Ooh, what's that? Some oil or something. I wonder if we're going to be able to make the most of that. Now, to be honest, I don't think they've really changed all that much in terms of this expansion, to be honest. I mean, I think it's $20 US, which is quite a bit for what it is. It doesn't really change the game. It doesn't really reinvent the wheel. If you like the game, I definitely recommend it, but I don't really think it's for the more casual player, to be honest. I'm actually even surprised they are creating expansions for the game. It must have been pretty popular. Anyways, we're doing quite well. I don't think anyone's died on us yet. No, we sent 12 people and they're here, so that's good. And I've got enough space for 2 more rockets worth of people, 12 each. I'm sure there's going to be some research we're able to get more people in per rocket.
Funding received.
Beautiful. We got 1,000, so 1 billion for that.
Sector scanned.
Beautiful. How's this guy going? He's going alright. Alright, so that means...
complete.
Alright, so of course I'm not able to bring in any more people yet. For 6 more days, it's quite a bit. Damn. That is quite a bit of time. We need to wait until we get people. That definitely sucks. Guess we need to prove that we can make it habitable. But yeah, I need to figure out how to build up over here. I think I'll need to build some drones, right? I'm not quite sure even, to be honest. Don't want that. You know what? We'll yeah, we'll go these ones and then we'll come up over here. In the meantime though, I'll keep focusing on this area though. I love how you can see the landmarks of where the spaceships have landed as well. Very cool. Alright, but it seems like people are fairly happy. I mean, there's other things that they'd like for certain, but they'll have to do with what they've got. Probably wouldn't hurt as well getting some more outsourcing done. Smart homes, Jesus, lots of different things we're able to focus on. Let's go with a water reclamation system. Drastically reduces the water consumption of the dome. Let's see. Anyway, outsource. There we go. Now, also another big part, or something that's very new, are these trade pads as well. Alright, so you can build launch pads to also protect rockets. Okay, that's probably something that I should have built a little bit before, but let's build one of these things here. A trade pad. Now, trade's pretty important, I think, in this expansion. From memory. I should have more than enough concrete. I mean, I've got more than enough, and I'll try to start selling it. That'd definitely be the smart thing to do. So how is everyone doing? Quite well. Seems like we are producing enough food as well. Although it says food production is at 0, which is no good. Choose export resource. Let's go with concrete. 767 of that. And choose an import resource. We'll go with polymers for now. Okay. We'll see if anything happens. One thing I wish it would say is just how much of the resource is left. Here we go. Available deposits 482. It actually says, but I wish it was a bit more easier, like a line to show you how much you've depleted it.
The first colonists are all gamblers coming to Mars. It's the ultimate roll of the dice.
The founder Bruno Santos has the gambler trait. Right, so I think what they want us to do is build a casino. Which I can do. I will. Even though we are completely against gambling, we can do something like that for them. Jeez. Takes up a lot of electronics though. Don't even have anywhere near enough. So gaming and gambling. Let's have a look if there's anything that we're able to do. Spacebar? No, it doesn't help. Damn. Alright. But with this stuff, we also need people. So we just need to start bringing in more and more people, slowly but surely. Just gotta wait for this founder stage, which is so annoying. It's a good hour of the game just wasted in not being able to bring people in. I'm tempted to explore more of this. I'm not quite sure how that'll work though. So what would I have to bring? Let's have a big cargo rocket. Let's go with a drone. 10 drones, right? Concrete, metals, polymers, machine parts, electronics, and that's it. I think that's it. I'll go launch that and I'll try to land it here. And I mean, I should be able to build from here, shouldn't I? Maybe that's going to be the dumbest thing I've ever done, but... like, I don't think we're able to connect, like, power lines. Like, for example, if I go... power cables. Like, over here. Yeah, it's nowhere near flat enough. This is uneven terrain here. It definitely wouldn't let me.
Research complete.
So there's definitely some secret to it. And I think that's it. Like, you're going to have to land here. Anyway, this guy's probably about ready to leave. No? Should be just about though. How are these guys going? I mean, they're going alright.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, I'm going to be very interested in expanding. And how's that going to work? At least you don't have maintenance costs in this game, so I mean, I can just leave these drones AFK and it doesn't really matter all that much, I don't think. So that's always good. How are we doing with the research? We're doing alright. Oh, passenger rockets could carry 10 more colonists. That is super handy. So let's get rid of the water reclamation and the drone hubs. And that. There we go. And I can't outsource anything more, unfortunately. Very nice. Still doing quite well for power. I mean, I probably should even be saving up some more of it. What's this guy complaining about? Stored concrete. So we need to build a depot just for concrete. Jeez, there's so many of them that are just still... Yeah, the concrete. That's definitely a bit of a problem.
Milestone achieved.
Oh, produce food. Finally. First human on Mars was Russia. Jeez. First, I'll find water. Yes. Launch a rocket from Mars. And research a breakthrough. Damn. Alright, I'm missing out on quite a few though. Then again, I'm not really trying to rush. I just want to actually build a sustainable civilization. Which, believe it or not, is going to be pretty hard for me. So that's why I'm trying to take it a little bit slower. Here we go. So here's this drone. Or this spaceship. Place that there. Just out of range, unfortunately. Ah, right. Now, the one problem here is it's going to be a pain setting this guy back up, isn't it? Oh, Russia is offering 157 concrete. No, unfortunately, I don't need concrete. Okay, so let's focus up on over here.
Complete.
Let's go with production concrete. Yes, I'm gonna need. Okay, I'm gonna have to start all the way from scratch here, which is annoying. Very annoying. Probably should have waited until we can get some more water. Definitely would help. Water extractor, hey? There's not much water here though, is there? At least not down here. Let's cancel this stuff and search there. There we go. That should help. That's not too bad. So this guy's ready to take off. He doesn't have any resources on him, so that's always good. Oh no, there's 3 drones with really? Oh. I can't... Okay, so this can only control 20 at the moment. 20 drones. I must be near a research... I guess because I've neglected... no, it'd be robotics, wouldn't it? One of these ones. Yeah, I'll have to focus it a little bit more on... I guess it'll be in robotics though, wouldn't it? In the robotics tech tree. Oh, reward. 10 free supplies. Very nice. Oh, right, because we've sent 60 of the rare metals by the end of day 30. Geez, we got very close to that, I think. 10 free supply pods. That's crazy. That's so good. Have 4 domes with spies. Okay. Okay, none of that seems to be too hard now. It's not timed, at least. So that's a big plus. So here we're going to start all over again, I think.
Sector scanned.
I would say so. Space-wise offering us... Oh, here we go. J3. Ah, that's a bit far. I've got so much water there. Might be able to build a drone hub. We need power, of course. What I'm going to do is build power, and I'm going to go with... Just place that there. So I think it says I've got 8 power, so it doesn't... Like, yeah, I think the power transfer is just you're able to get it anywhere, if you know what I mean. So I think now it doesn't really matter that we're only producing 5 power on this lower level. It's all accumulated together. So what that means is we're able to... I can't really get anything here though, can I? I mean, there's no way that I'm going to be able to bring pipes in there either. I don't think I'm even going to try. It'd probably be better to try with the electricity though, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's just no way.
Funding received.
There we go, got another $1 billion for the exports, which is great. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a bit of a struggle. But what I'm going to do though is production concretes. There we go, let's just set up some basic industry here. And I'm really hoping that one of these research areas gives us a lot of water. That'd be great. And finally, we're just about to get more people. It's taking their bloody time, that's for certain. Taking so long. If only like these explorers or this transport vehicle was able to like jetpack away. And jetpack over the cliffs and all, but I guess that's part of the challenge of the game that they wanted to provide. Alright, so that's working pretty much as it should be. I just need like oxygen and water and all that stuff, and start bringing in some people, eh? Interesting, very, very interesting. I'm just going to wait up a little bit though.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, we found an anomaly. But no water. This is our last hope, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'm going to have to expand this drone hub. Here and then here. I think that's my best bet, unfortunately. Takes up a lot of electronics.
This will go down in history.
Alright. Looks live. We've got a serious... looks like we've got a serious adventure ahead of us. Jeez, I'm surprised I've missed that throughout 6 months of the game actually being released. Maybe it's supposed to be like a pun like that. And the joke just flew way over my head. Right, because there's no stored power here, these guys don't have any power at all. Right, that makes sense. Because they're on their own power grid.
Anomaly found.
Okay. But no water? Oh no, we haven't researched that yet. So, what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to have to build a large wind turbine. And I'm also going to go with a new large supply pod. All electronics. Launch. Definitely need the electronics, that's for certain. I want to expand out over to get this water. Sorry, and more anomalies down here? No. Alright, so now that we're able to bring in people, let's go do that as well. Passenger rockets, happy with that. Quite a few scientists, which is going to be useful. So unfortunately I haven't researched the ability to bring more people in, which we're actually very close to doing that. But I mean, I could have waited a couple of more seconds. That's alright though. So by the time he comes, I should have quite a few rare metals, and we'll be able to jet him off right away, because we've also got quite a bit of fuel. Alright, let's wait until Lance comes in. Shouldn't be that long. What are these guys complaining about? Concrete, of course. I wonder if, because it's not working, it should be using... Oh no, it is using its maintenance. What if I turn it off?
Resources are low.
That's alright. Because these supply pods are free, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. Alright. Let's just bring in 50 machine parts. I don't know why I'm so desperate for the water, but I mean, I do want to build up my own civilization here as well. My own hubs, so to speak. So let's connect this. There we go. Look at that, the supply pod's going to beat the rocket ship. By quite a bit too. So we've had this house here for quite a while.
Sector scanned.
Completely empty. What do you find in that sector here? Oh, whatever. So these are the guys that are going to need machine parts for all these upgrades. Yeah, for the concrete extractors. What's wrong with these guys? Oh, dust. Oh, alright. They're accumulating too much dust. My bad. For dropping it in such a dumb place. Oh, well, it is what it is. Alright, and then the spaceship. Beautiful. Place is here. What I'm going to do is unload the resources here.
New colonists.
Alright, here
have
come all
arrived.
these people, and they're going to be jobless. There's going to be quite a few jobless, I hope. Which isn't really a good thing to hope on people, but it'll help me out. Because that way I'm able to create some new industries, such as
Resources are low.
polymer. So if we go to production, polymer factory, so that takes a little bit of water and fuel and a little bit of maintenance too. And okay, they do that on the outside, so do that, and then connect up to the piping systems. Something like so. What I'm gonna have to do as well is get these rare metals and then send them off and load them onto the ship. Oh, there's food in here? I don't want no food, mate. Well, how are we doing with food?
Sector scanned. Anomaly
knows?
found.
You can't store this stuff up on the ship? That's weird, so I guess only the drones can do that? That is quite strange. I mean, because I've got so many of these rare metals to actually send off. Got 28. I don't know where the other two are. They must be actually in the buildings that are producing it, like this guy.
Research complete.
Oh, there we go. We dropped all that off. No, you should send it here. I think what the problem might be is they're not within range. That is what the problem is. Yeah. Damn, alright. So what that means is I'm probably going to have to build another drone hub. Just start expanding out a little bit. That should work. That'll definitely work. Now, what's not working? Storage space full. Jeez, I really need to start selling off this concrete. Got 1.1 thousand, which is more than enough of it. Alright. But I've been recording for about an hour and a half, which is more than enough. I think I'll split these up into little episodes. We'll see how the videos go. But until next time though, guys, I'll see you later. It's been a heck of a lot of fun playing. And I'll see you guys soon.